Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Roman Reigns hasn't been seen on WWE television since losing his chance to punch his ticket to the main event of WrestleMania 41 at the 2025 Royal Rumble after being eliminated from the Rumble match. Fans have since been eagerly waiting for the return of the OTC. This year's Showcase of the Immortals is fast approaching, and the Stamford-based promotion is well on its way to finalizing the card for the biggest wrestling spectacle of the year. Roman Reigns has been announced to appear on the March 21 and 28 episodes of SmackDown. However, WWE's plans could alter even at the last minute. A shocking twist could see Roman Reigns making his surprise return on Monday Night Raw. He could sign a contract with the Red brand for the first time in 6 years and might begin his rivalry against CM Punk and Seth Rollins, who are both part of the flagship show. Rumors are rife on social media about a high-stakes triple threat bout featuring Reigns, Rollins, and Punk at the show of shows this year. With Roman on the Red brand, they could even begin building for the rumored WrestleMania bout. The OTC defeated Solo Sikoa at Raw's debut on Netflix in a tribal combat bout and became the undisputed tribal chief. CM Punk eliminated Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins simultaneously at the 2025 Men's Royal Rumble, while both men were involved in a shoving contest to toss one another out. Meanwhile, Logan Paul took perfect advantage and tossed Punk out of the ring too. Tensions reached their boiling point as three continued fighting outside the ring, where Rollins hit his signature stomp on the OTC twice, including once on the steel steps, leaving him hurt. This potential move to Monday Night Raw could do wonders if booked properly by the creative team. Last year, the original Tribal Chief lost his undisputed WWE Universal Championship against Cody Rhodes. However, the two seem to be on better terms now, as Rhodes teamed up with Reigns against Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu at the 2024 Bad Blood Premium Live event. Reigns might return the favor and could help the American Nightmare against John Cena and company at the Showcase of the Immortals. This could also plant seeds for Rock and Reigns' dream bout down the line. While the scenario above seems perfect, it is hypothetical for now. It will be interesting to see what plans Triple A-led creative has for the OTC in the coming weeks. Roman Reigns has been the cornerstone of WWE for the past 6 years. Since reinventing himself as the Tribal Chief in 2020, he has dominated WWE, redefining what it means to be a top star. However, after his shocking loss at WrestleMania 40 and his extended absence from WWE, speculation is growing that Reigns might return with a massive change, one that could alter his career forever. But what could this change be? Would it be a character shift, a new faction, a different wrestling style, or even a complete reinvention of his persona? Let's explore the possibilities. To understand the magnitude of this potential change, we need to look at what Reigns has accomplished. 2018 to 2020. Reigns was still operating under the big dog persona, a holdover from his Shield days. Though he was a top star, he wasn't fully embraced by the WWE universe. 2020 to 2024. His return at SummerSlam 2020 transformed him into the Tribal Chief, aligning with Paul Heyman and later forming the Bloodline. This was a career-defining shift, leading to a 4-year reign as Universal Champion and solidifying his legacy. WrestleMania 40 loss. After holding the title for 1,316 days, Reigns was finally dethroned by Cody Rhodes. This marked the first time in 6 years that he was not the top champion in WWE. Now, with his status uncertain and Solo Sikoa taking over the Bloodline, Reigns might have to make the biggest change of his career when he returns. One of the most talked about possibilities is that Reigns abandons the Tribal Chief persona altogether. For nearly 4 years, Reigns has played the role of a ruthless, strategic leader. But with his family fractured and Solo Sikoa seemingly taking control of the Bloodline, Reigns might have to reinvent himself once again. Possible new persona ideas. The final boss, Roman Reigns. Instead of being the Tribal Chief, Reigns could evolve into an untouchable, almost mythical figure in WWE, a man who has surpassed all titles and factions. A lone wolf anti-hero. With his family betraying him, Reigns could return with a darker, more solitary character, taking out both the bloodline and his enemies. A Hollywood star persona. Given his growing Hollywood aspirations, Reigns could incorporate elements of his movie career into his WWE character, playing a charismatic yet arrogant megastar. If Reigns truly drops the tribal chief persona, it would be the biggest change in his career since 2020. Paul Heyman has been the architect of Reigns' success since 2020. However, there have been hints that Heyman is now leaning towards Solo Sikoa's leadership in the bloodline. If Heyman chooses to side with Solo, it could be a pivotal moment for Reigns. He might confront Heyman in an emotional, intense segment, dismiss Heyman, and cut all ties with him. Seek revenge for Heyman's possible betrayal. A Heyman-less Reigns would be a drastic shift, as he has relied on Heyman's guidance for years. Could we see Reigns take full control of his promos and strategy without Heyman's influence? Another change could be a visual and in-ring reinvention. For years, Reigns has been known for his Samoan-inspired gear, tactical pants, and powerful, methodical wrestling style. But if he wants to signify a true evolution, he could alter both his attire and his approach in the ring. Potential changes. A more aggressive technical style. Reigns has focused on power moves, but he could add more submission and striking techniques to his arsenal. New entrance music and presentation. His head of the table theme is iconic, but a fresh sound and entrance could symbolize a rebirth. A shift in gear. Could Reigns finally wrestle in trunks or MMA-style shorts, like many top stars? It would be a radical departure from his Shield-inspired attire. If Reigns truly wants to come back as a new version of himself, changing his look and in-ring approach would be an impactful way to do it. If the bloodline is no longer his, what's stopping Reigns from creating an entirely new faction? Instead of fighting alone, Reigns might return with fresh allies, perhaps wrestlers who don't have a Samoan lineage but are still dominant forces. Potential new faction members. Braun Breaker, a rising powerhouse who could benefit from Reigns' leadership. Omos, a 7-foot giant as Reigns' new enforcer, would be terrifying. Carmelo Hayes, a talented, cocky up-and-comer who could add flair to Reigns' group. A WWE legend. What if Reigns brings in someone like Batista or The Rock in a managerial role? A new faction led by Reigns could set him up as an even greater force than before, proving he doesn't need the bloodline to be dominant. The biggest question remains, when will Reigns come back? Money in the Bank 2024, July 6, 2024. A surprise return here could set up a major storyline for SummerSlam. SummerSlam 2024, August 3, 2024. One of WWE's biggest events. This would be the perfect stage for a seismic shift in his character. Royal Rumble 2025, January 2025. If WWE wants to keep him away for a while, he could return at the Rumble for a WrestleMania build. Whenever he returns, one thing is certain: Reigns won't be the same man who left. For 6 years, Reigns has been WWE's most dominant figure. But after his WrestleMania 40 loss, a major change is inevitable. Whether it's a new character, a different faction, or even a completely fresh in-ring approach, Reigns is poised to reinvent himself yet again. The question is, what version of Roman Reigns will we see next? Will he still be the tribal chief, or is it time for something completely different? What do you think? Should Reigns stay the same, or is it time for a radical transformation? Let's discuss.